You know what's crazy? Two people can invest in the exact same index fund for the exact same number of years, and one builds wealth while the other stays broke. Same market, same returns, same opportunity. So what's the difference? It's not intelligence, it's not luck, and it's definitely not stock picking. It's the foundation. Hey, I'm Alex. I study money, investing, and the patterns that separate people who quietly build wealth from those who stay stuck chasing it. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next breakdown on building real wealth the right way. Today, we're talking about why investing alone won't make you rich, and the one thing that has to come first: the illusion of progress. Let me paint a picture. Someone invests $400 every month. They feel responsible, they feel ahead, they feel like they're doing the right thing. But behind the scenes, they carry $12,000 in credit card debt. They have no emergency fund. They finance everything. They panic every time the market drops 5%. On paper, they're investing. In reality, they're financially fragile. Investing feels like progress, but progress without stability is temporary, and temporary wealth disappears fast. The real wealth engine. Here's something most people don't understand. Wealth is not built in the market. It's built in your cash flow. The market multiplies money, but your income and spending habits create it. If there's no gap between what you earn and what you spend, there's nothing meaningful to multiply. You can't out-invest bad financial structure. And this is where most people get stuck. They focus on returns instead of focusing on control, the leak that ruins everything. Imagine trying to fill a bathtub, but the drain is wide open. You can pour water in all day. It won't fill. High-interest debt is that drain. Overspending is that drain. Lifestyle inflation is that drain. Investing while those leaks exist is exhausting. You feel like you're moving forward, but you're secretly standing still, or worse, moving backward. The panic problem. Now, here's what really stops people from getting rich: emotion. When your finances are tight, every market drop feels like a threat. You don't see opportunity, you see danger. So what happens? You sell. You pause contributions, you wait for things to calm down. And that's how compounding gets interrupted. Wealth requires staying invested during chaos. You can't do that if your life is financially unstable. Stability creates confidence. Confidence creates consistency. Consistency builds wealth. The thing you must fix first. So what needs to change? Margin. You need space between what you earn and what you spend. That means cutting unnecessary expenses, eliminating high-interest debt, building 3 to 6 months of savings, increasing income when possible. When you create margin, something powerful happens. You stop reacting. You start operating strategically. You invest because you choose to, not because you're hoping for rescue. Why most people skip this? Because it's boring. Budgeting isn't exciting. Paying off debt isn't flashy. Building an emergency fund doesn't impress anyone. But you know what's exciting? Watching your portfolio grow without fear, seeing downturns as discounts, sleeping at night knowing you don't have to touch your investments. That peace, that's what makes long-term wealth possible. Investing isn't the first step. Here's the truth most financial influencers won't say clearly. Investing is step 5. Step 1 is control. Step 2 is protection. Step 3 is elimination of toxic debt. Step 4 is surplus. Step 5 is multiplication. If you try to multiply before you stabilize, you'll feel rich one month and broke the next. The shift that changes everything. When your foundation is solid, you don't panic sell. You don't rely on credit. You don't need the market to save you. Now, investing works the way it's supposed to. Slow, steady, powerful. Because real wealth isn't built by chasing returns. It's built by building strength first, then letting time do the heavy lifting. Final thought. If you've been investing but still feel financially stuck, it's not that investing doesn't work, It's that investing only works on top of stability. Fix the foundation, create margin, eliminate the leaks, then invest aggressively. That's when money starts compounding the way it's meant to. I'm Alex, and if you start focusing on structure before returns, you'll move farther financially than most people ever do. I'll see you in the next one.